Well, there used to be a commercial I remember years ago for a car company, and it said, "This ain't your father's Buick," because that used to be a grown-up car. And that's what I feel when I see all the new programs in the government. Man, this ain't your father's government grant. The government grants now are just so much different. They have so many different requirements. You never imagine what's going to go on. Like, look at this headline I found in New York Times just a day or two. The students now can qualify for being out of work. So if you're a student, you can get like $700-800 a week while you're going to college because you don't have a job. So this is a weekly grant money as a student you could get. That's amazing. Who would have thought? See, most of unemployment stuff, you couldn't be a student. You had to have a history of employment and stuff like that. You couldn't do it for part-time jobs or summer jobs. That is not true anymore because it's under the new program is so different. And that's why people say, "Oh, I'll never be eligible for unemployment." That's nonsense. Here's there's a new unemployment. And that's why when you go and apply, there's two different ones. The regular old time, like your father's Buick unemployment, and then the new hip one, which is the pandemic unemployment. And here's an article in the Times. This lawyer who specializes in this says many students are unaware that they now may qualify for the special benefits if they can't work or if they've lost their job because of the outbreak. And this is a senior fellow at the Century Foundation, a public policy research group. So this is just some huckster like me telling you about this. These are eggheads that specialize in this stuff, and that's what worries me is that people don't know, and it's hard to know. Even the experts don't know. Here, teenagers even are eligible. So even if you're in high school, you could get like $700 a week for sitting on your butt at home because you couldn't get a job because of the virus. Or you lose your part-time job. You couldn't be a lifeguard at the summer pool. That's eligible for all this. I mean, it's just crazy. That's why you have to check it out. And here, at the end of this article, they have it tells you how to apply and everything. So let me go through this because I think this is worthwhile knowing. It says the Q&A for unemployment insurance, and this is for students. So if you're a college student, 50 years old, hey, check this out. And now it's not every state is different. See, that's the thing. But this is a federal. So how the states interpret it will depend on where you live. See, under normal unemployment, half the states don't let you apply if you're a student. Now, under this, they have to. Yeah. So, okay. How do I apply for unemployment insurance benefits if I'm a student? Okay. You can typically apply online through your state's unemployment office. Check the website in your state's labor or unemployment department for details. Each state has its own process. Some may require separate applications for regular benefits and for the pandemic relief benefits. Okay. So that's the first question. Second one. What if I'm unsure if I qualify for the expanded jobless benefits? And see, not only for people in school or students or anything like that, this really applies to everybody. There's no harm in applying for benefits to see if you qualify, as long as you are truthful on the application, says Frederick Froelich, a lawyer who participates. This is a lawyer with the New York State Bar Association's Volunteer Unemployment Insurance Initiative. New York State's Volunteer Unemployment Insurance Initiative. So if you're got to fight your unemployment, you don't think you're getting it. First of all, he's saying apply even if you don't think you qualify. Number two, don't lie. Number three, there's free legal help if they say no. Wow, all that is right there. The program offers free help to New Yorkers seeking jobless benefits during the pandemic. See, so this is for New York. You have to find something for where you live. Students who are ineligible for traditional job-like benefits in New York may be covered under the pandemic program, according to the state labor department. So the state's telling them this. Similarly, the department said students who are scheduled to start jobs over the summer break but lost the work due to the direct result of the virus should apply for special pandemic benefits. So if you were working part-time during the school year or full-time during the off year, you apply. You can include an offer letter from your employer as a documentation. Uh, okay. How much money could a student collect in jobless benefits? Now, this is interesting. The amount depends on your circumstances and the state where you claim benefits, but it could be significant. The expanded federal unemployment program pays a weekly benefit of $600 a week on top of the partial wage replacement, at least half of the state's average weekly unemployment benefit, or about $190. So that's six plus 190, that's almost $800. Okay. And this is from the National Employment Law Project. See, this is why you want to find nonprofit organizations that specialize in this to help consumers. Because if you go on Google and try to find a lawyer to help you with unemployment, you're going to get a lawyer charge of $200, $300, $400 an hour. This is a nonprofit, does it for free, or could point you to other places that do it for free. The benefits, listen to this, the benefits can be retroactive to not June, January 27th. So you're there now applying in July. If this happened to you back in January, you get all those months backed up and they send you a big check. And that's cool. So up until the date, let's see, the benefits can be retroactive to June 27 or up to the date the job was expected to begin. The weekly payments of $600, however, apply only to the weeks of unemployment from April through late July, unless Congress passes the legislation to extend it. And it's looking a little like they may now. So this is what's again. Now here, actually, there's a story in the article. It says, here's a case study. Walter Carina, a 17-year-old, no, not that one. There's a guy, okay. Where the heck is it? Oh, here. Some students have successfully claimed benefits. Don LaFons, an investment advisor. Okay, here's an investment advisor in New York, and his college-age son had successfully filed for benefits after a summer job fell through because of the virus. Okay, he is receiving more than $700 a week. Wow. Some of his friends are doing this. So this is the son of an investment advisor getting $700 a week to stay at home and do nothing. Isn't America great? Well, actually, unemployment is that way too. You can be a millionaire, and if you lost your job, you still get unemployment. That's why it's what you think you know about government programs is probably wrong. Now, here's some other. I'll show you those websites. Of those, particularly the nonprofit. Okay, here's how to find your pandemic unemployment benefits, and that's go to careeronestop.org, and you want to put coronavirus uh, update. So you want to find your local office. See, here it is, unemployment benefits. Find your local office, and so you just put in your state here, and you'll find it. Now the other one, that nonprofit, here's this cool nonprofit that helps you. They're the National Employment Law Project. So you're getting screwed, and maybe they're not taking care of you in the virus at work. This is a place to turn to get the facts on something. Sure, there are places to contact them. They'll send you to someone locally that's free or whatever. But this is a national organization, a good place to start. So remember that $700, $900 a week or more, and even it's for caretakers, it's for it's people who never had a job before, all these kinds of things. So you have to apply. Remember those keywords, that they have in here. What was that? I got the wrong. There's no harm in applying for benefits to see if you qualify, as long as you're truthful on the application, said the lawyer from the New York State Bar Association. So that's what it's all about to me, because you don't know. I don't know. I even have trouble finding you, telling you what I think is true. I'm not positive. The only people to tell you for sure are the people giving you the money. And that's why if you don't get it and you really want to do it, then there's ways, to get on top of them. This legal outfit, this National Employment Law Project is one, and your elected official. So that's another thing. So here you have, you could get $700 a week doing nothing at home because you're going to college. Isn't that cool?